Amelia here again. Today is September 4th. It's National Wildlife Day. I have a really cute recycled project for you and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. We're gonna make some cute art using 8 cartons and scrap paper and little bits of recycled felt. Can you get a good look at that? This one's a mouse. These next ones I'm gonna show you are a fox and a bear. You can make whichever one you like. I'm gonna kind of give you a hint on how to make all of these. For making the mouse, it's really easy. We've already cut out this section of 8 carton for you, and his ears are big and round. You see his big round ears? So for making the 8 carton mouse, you're just gonna leave this as is and do the next steps. If you want to make a fox's ears are pointy, kind of like cat ears. So you're gonna make them like that. And then you'll take your scissors like this, and you'll cut those ear shapes out to look like fox ears. If you want to make it look, here, I'm going to show you that up close. If you want to make it look like a bear, it's also pretty easy. On most of these 8 cartons, you'll see that there's already a little circle indentation here in the middle of this, a bigger circle. You can just kind of trace it out with your pen. I'm going to make my bear ear there. Take your scissors again and try and follow that line. It's a little bit tricky because it's such fragile paper and kind of at a weird angle. So if you need help with this step, you know who to ask. That grown-up who lives in your house. All right. There we go. That's kind of a bear ear, right? Right there. Looks so cute. And again, if you're making the mouse, you'll just leave those full. All right, for the rest of this project, you're gonna need the rest of the things that were clipped to this 8 carton cup, including little shirt template, small square cardboard, larger square of cardboard, shiny paper. There's a tiny bit of felt that's cut in a square. I already cut half of this off to make a triangle for this mousie's nose, so I've got 1 triangle left. You can use a marker, permanent pen, you need a glue stick. You can also use this little jar of paint. We need to save some of this because we're doing another project in a few days when we're making an apple, so you'll want to save some of this paint for that. But if you want to use some for this project too, you can do that. So we're going to start with the other pieces here, I think. If you like the cardboard side of your shirt, that can be up. If you like the printed side of your shirt, like this one's wearing kind of a rainbow shirt, you can leave that side up. If you don't like either sides of those shirts, you can trace them onto this pretty paper. One side is silver, one side is gold, so you can choose. Trace it out, like that. And then when you cut it out, you can glue it on top of this cardboard, and that can be your shirt. You can also color it with markers. I think you've got some colored pencils in your kit. And anything you use to color this is going to be beautiful. If you're going to use those colors to color your shirt though, know that you can't really color on the shiny side of the cardboard, you'll have to color on the other side. It's hard to get marker to stick to that shiny side. All right, so my creature is going to have a silver shirt. Put some glue down on here. Glue sticks are so great. Paper lays flat with glue sticks. Stick your shirt pattern on top of there. All right, you can decide the same thing for these. If you didn't use your silver or gold paper for this, you can use it to cover either one of these surfaces. I think I've got enough, I can kind of do both. Oh, I do, look at that. All right, this piece of paper, I'm gonna glue this cardboard down onto the silver side so that the gold side shows up. That way I have some contrast between my creature's shirt and the background. Stick it right down. If it's a little bit too big and you've got a little piece poking out like that, just cut the cardboard too. These are not so perfect that you have to worry about them lining up with anything. This is a recycled art project, which means we use what we got, and sometimes what we got is different. You're going to notice that if your brother or sister or a friend of yours got a kit too and theirs looks different. Okay, Stick the smaller square on top of the larger square. Use as much glue as you think you'll need. It might be a lot, that's okay. I think I like the colored side, so we'll do this here. You can see someone had some paint on here before. I like that. All right, gold paper on top of the cardboard. I've got my shirt. I'll put some glue on the back of my shirt. I'm going to line this up, this edge right here, with the bottom of my smaller square, so that it looks like this larger square is a frame going around the outside of the picture. Just a couple more steps left. All right, we've got this egg carton. I'm going to go ahead and cut these ears to match because I want mine to be a fox, I think. And then on the back of those ears, you'll put lots of glue. This is what's going to hold it to your paper. Go ahead and line this bottom of the head right here up with the top of the neck of the shirt. And then stick those ears down onto your paper. It's looking like something. I like it. I got some glue there, that's okay though. All right, as for coloring, you'll notice that the bear had one kind of coloring. We used a marker for him. And the fox had another kind of coloring. We used paint for him. And you have options in your kit. So you can use a marker or you can use the paint. Today I'm going to use a marker. We're going to color just the top of our fox, because foxes typically have necks that are a lighter color. I'm going to turn this, Riley, so you can see it a little better. Color, color, color. Use the side of your pen to get some thicker lines. Soak that color in there. At the top of the nose. If you want to wait for your glue to dry, that's okay too, or you can do this step before you glue it down. That way you don't have to worry about it slipping and sliding. That paper surface is really bumpy, so just make sure you try and get down in all of those little crevices. Pen down in there. Got a lot of ink in these markers, so you can probably get this whole thing colored just fine. And if you get some on your gold paper, that's okay. The gold paper doesn't soak it up right away, so you'll be able to pull that right back off. All right, I'm gonna turn this so you can see it a little better right side up. Pretty cool. All right, you have that felt triangle somewhere. There's mine. That's his nose. You can see over here in Mousy, he's got the felt right on the tip of his nose. We're gonna do that with our fox too. Put that right on the tip there. Oh, my glue stick's getting messy. I'm a messy crafter. I'm okay with that though. This felt triangle, remember you're cutting your square right in half. Stick right down there on top of his nose. And take a pen to color on his eyes. You have a permanent pen kind of like this one. You've also got markers of different colors. It's up to you what color eyes you put on. 2 eyeballs. And then the last thing, hands. You can see on my Mousy, I've cut hands out of some scrap paper that I had. You can use this. You can use this. I think for Foxy, I'm just gonna draw him. So I've got my permanent pen out. There's his paws. He's gonna wave to you. He's saying, hello, thank you for drawing me for Wildlife Day. And he's all finished, you guys. You can add whatever extra touches you want. You can do like a little heart in the corner here. Hearts in the corner here. You can make lines if you want, to color in that background a little more. Make it look a little more finished off. If you want to draw a design on his shirt, let's see, maybe a smiley face. He's a happy guy. Draw a smiley face for him. And then you can hang these on your wall with just a push pin. You'll probably want that glue to dry first. If the glue doesn't dry, his head might come right off again. You'll have to stick it back on. But if you take a push pin, you can just push this right into your wall and it'll hang up as a piece of art on your wall. If you want to make more of these, I'm sure you have egg cartons and cardboard and all that stuff in your house already. Feel free to make another one. It could be fun. It's Wildlife Day after all. You can make all 3 if you wanted to. Thanks for being with us here today. Hope you enjoy your next craft as much as we enjoyed this one. See you soon.